Good morning, welcome to my channel. It's a Monday, so I hope you're having a good Monday and that you are going to have a productive, positive week. So I want to talk about Musa Khawula just a little bit, and then the dockets that have been returned to KZN, handed to Lieutenant Mkhwanazi, and how they are saying that our president is fuming. I'll tell you what my surprise is with that one. So they're saying that Musa Khawula is not doing well behind bars. Remember that Musa Khawula was arrested and denied bail. There are so many cases that have been opened against Musa Khawula that sometimes you think his arrest is about one case and then it's another. Remember, there's an M case where somebody that he was dating had ended up dying, and he was accused of being the one that took that person's life. There was the one case where I don't know if it was an accident, but it was an alleged hit and run. At some point, it's a recent one. And also there is those cases where he was sued because of what he had written on his social media, the gossip stories, and then they won the case, but he never did what he was instructed to do. So there was that. So now, you guys, Musa Khawula is behind bars. He was denied bail. They are saying that Musa Khawula is not well. He is sick. Okay, and which is not shocking. I mean, when you're behind bars, you're not eating what you're supposed to eat, you're not drinking what you're supposed to drink, and yeah, he already wasn't looking so good the last time that he was attending his bail hearing. So I can imagine that he's not doing well right now. So remember that he had those t-shirts where they were saying that he's trying to raise money. It was like free Musa Khawula situation. They are saying that he wasn't able to raise enough money with those t-shirts. So behind bars is not doing so well. He's needing people to bring him the food and all of that, whatever he needs. And they are saying that there are some influencers. This is an article that I read to guys on City Press. They are saying that there are some influencers that have been supporting Musa Khawula behind bars. So every week they send him something, okay? Or they take something to him, like whether he needs, I guess, cosmetics, food. I don't know. Can you give them food? And no, like you have to put money, and then they buy in the prison tuck shop, I think. But they are saying there are certain influencers that have been helping Musa Khawula. So this one influencer, who is a source for this story, they are saying that they were complaining saying that people love Musa Khawula, but now that he's in trouble, nobody is helping him. Now, you guys, listen, okay? I like Musa Khawula, but I think that sometimes people make a mistake of converting internet love and thinking that internet love can equal to real love, which is not realistic. Even if you have so many supporters when it comes to your internet life, like so many people are following you on Twitter, so many people are following you on Facebook, so many people are following you on YouTube, it does not convert to real life support, real life friendships. That's why you find that sometimes influencers or people that have a lot of following on social media will be doing an event and then 10 people show up, because people make a mistake of thinking that just because you are supported and loved, internet love, that when you are in trouble now, people are automatically going to help you. That it doesn't work that way. If I had to be arrested right now, I'm calling my family, okay? Because those are the people, that's the real love, that's the real support. Those are the people that are going to come and bail me out. Those are the people that will probably be attending court with me. Those are the people that, even if they don't attend court with me, but they will be calling me after court to find out what's happening. I'm not expecting that any of you are going to be attending court and be worried about what I'm doing in prison. You'll be waiting for me to come out so that I can give you the gossip. So I feel like it's unrealistic to think that Musa Khawula now should be supported by who? We already pay tax, and that tax money goes and takes care of the people that are behind bars. That's as far as some of us are willing to go. Those who want to do extra can do extra, but people shouldn't be made to feel guilty that they're not supporting Musa Khawula. So I don't understand that. But guys, he's not well. They are saying that he was even in the hospital. Yes, that's about Musa Khawula. Now, there is a story about the dockets. I think they said that it's 121 dockets from the political killing task team, that had, I thought the dockets had gone missing, okay, but they're saying now the dockets had been returned to Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, and that Ramaphosa is not happy about that. So it says here, Ramaphosa fuming over Masimola's controversial decision on political killings dockets. Okay, now here's the thing, you guys. I'm surprised that our president is able to fume. I thought that he did not have any ability to fume. He does not get angry at all. I'm shocked. Our president is able to get angry. Didn't we just go through the whole influencer saga where people were promoting just basically human trafficking, and there are questions about, like, okay, now we know that whole program is a shady program, but what happened to the young women or young girls that went or joined that program and left the country? Where are those girls? Our president never said anything, or just our government as a whole. Who said anything? So I'm like, sometimes I'm not saying that just he should be angry just because of that one situation, but it's an example of some of the times that we want our president to be fuming and taking, action and making sure that people are safe. I don't know, but I'm just shocked that our president can fume. But here it is. They're saying he's fuming because of the dockets. So they're saying here, President Cyril Ramaphosa has questioned National Police Commissioner General Fani Masimola's decision to remove the criminal dockets from the office of the suspended Deputy Shadrack Sibiya. The controversy centers on 121 dockets from the political killings task team, with Ramaphosa calling acting Minister Ufiroz Kachalia to express concerns about the timing of Masimola's action. He even called the dispute stems from the allegations by the KwaZulu-Natal Police Chief, Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, who accused Sibiya of criminal conduct, and former Minister Senzo Mchunu of protecting the criminals. Cyril Ramaphosa has questioned National Police Commissioner General Fani Masimola's decision to remove the 121 criminal dockets from the office of his suspended Deputy Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya. Ramaphosa's concern come as the dockets initially investigated by the political killings task team may not be handed back to the unit. This coincides with the Pretoria High Court full bench set to adjudicate on Sibiya's future on Wednesday. While it's not clear where the dockets are, City Press has learned from two senior sources within the security cluster that Ramaphosa called Acting Police Minister Ufiroz Kachalia to ask about Masimola's move, which he said could undermine the Commission of Inquiry headed by retired Judge Mbuyiseli Madlanga. Here's the thing, you guys. They are saying it's not clear where the dockets are, but over the weekend I read an article that the dockets were handed to Lieutenant Mkhwanazi, the right person, allegedly. So the president was fuming. Guys, our president can fume. Our president can get angry. The president was fuming over what he described as the undermining of the process which had not started yet. The minister Khawula was also not aware of the move to return the dockets to the task team. Our president can fume. President's spokesperson Vincent Magwenya confirmed the discussion between Khawula and the president regarding Masimula on the docket. The president did express his displeasure to Minister Khawula at both the actions taken by General Masimula and the subsequent media statement. The president views it as the imprudent for the leadership of the South African Police Service to start tinkering with areas and or issues that are contained in the allegations made by Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi, which are now subjects of inquiry by the Madlanga Commission. According to Ramaphosa's office, despite argument that this was merely administrative action, the dockets are at the center of impending commission. The fact is, this is no ordinary matter or exercise of administrative powers. It is a matter that is now going to be a subject of commissions and investigations. The president expects the leadership of the SAPS to cooperate with the minister and the commission in safeguarding the integrity of the work of the commission. Equally, the president expects both the minister and General Masimula to maintain a professional and collegial relationship at all times, especially during the tenure of his office, said Magwenya. In the statement issued on Friday, Khawula said that he noted Masimula's statement on the sidelines of the 27th Interpol African Region Conference regarding the return of the 121 dockets to the task team. According to Khawula, shortly after his appointment, he requested that Masimula furnish him with a detailed report on the task team, but the commissioner had not done so. I was appointed by the president to ensure that the integrity of the SAPS is maintained during this difficult time and the public trust and to ensure public trust in its vitality in this important organization. I recognize that the allegations made in relation to the political killings task team are of immense public interest. Khawula added the task team is at the center of the allegations made by Provincial Commissioner and will be dealt with by the Commission. It is a concern, therefore, that steps are being taken in relation to the matter before the Commission has had a chance to investigate the issue surrounding the task team. I have requested the National Commissioner to submit the report without further delay. I moved to remove the dockets from the task team and disband it. It took center stage during the widely publicized Mkhwanazi media briefing in July. He accused Mia of being a criminal and Mkhunu for protecting the criminals under investigation by the task team. Mkhunu, whom Mkhwanazi accused of protecting the murderer of the murder accused Uket Matlala and other members of the suspected syndicate, was placed on leave after the allegations. Mkhwanazi had linked Mkhunu with Matlala through text messages between Matlala and one Brown Mkhotsi, whom he said was Mkhunu's associate. Mkhwanazi backed his claims by reading the messages and a letter from Mkhunu in which he allegedly promised Matlala the task team which had raided his security company and confiscated firearms would be disbanded. Okay, sorry guys, I'm reading nonsense. It's on Monday, okay. Mkhunu had denied the allegations and said Mkhotsi was just a comrade. He promised that he would clear his name at the commission. Smia had denied Mkhwanazi's allegation and said that he removed the dockets from the task team as part of the closeout plan agreed on by Masimula. Masimula, in his application before the Pretoria High Court, said that he was not aware that the unit was being disbanded and accused Smia of acting without instruction. So that's what's going on, you guys. There is an article. Let me just 121 dockets and see if I can find that article I read over the weekend. SAPS confirms Mkhwanazi's dockets that he claims were taken irregularly have been returned. Okay. During an explosive press briefing in July, Mkhwanazi claimed that the dockets under investigation were taken away from the political killing task team, Police Commissioner for Crime Detection, Shadrack Sibia. So they were returned, okay? National Police have confirmed the dockets which KwaZulu-Natal Police Commissioner Tlhatlhamkhwana Zikhlomzi were taken away irregularly are being returned. I'm confused. In some sentences, they are saying the dockets have been returned. In some, they're saying they are being returned. But when you're saying something is being returned, you understand it. Anyway, you guys. But here's the thing, okay. It could be correct that they didn't follow process in terms of returning the dockets. Maybe they were supposed to wait for the commissioner to finish the work of investigating the whole issue before the dockets were moved. That could be right, because I don't know what the rules are. Okay, so if the president and the president's office is saying that they did not follow process, then chances are maybe they didn't. But I am shocked by the fact that the president is fuming. Okay. And also, who is this person, the spokesperson for the president's office? I did not even know this person's name. That's how much the president's office be quiet sometimes. Like, I did not know who is this person. Now I know. I did not know that they even have Vincent Magwenya in the president's office, who speaks for the president's office. That's how quiet the president's office will be sometimes when we need the president's office to be fuming and commenting on issues. Kumnandi South Africa, guys. Yes. Anyway, guys, that's what's going on. Musa Khawula is not well behind bars, you guys. Hopefully he will get better soon. We wish him all health, okay, so that he will be able to go through due process, and then our justice system can decide if he's guilty or not and what he is charged with. Those who want to give him, make his life easier behind bars, which I think it should be close friends and family, because that's what happens with the rest of the world. Okay, you're in trouble, your family, your friends show up. It's hardly ever strangers that are going to just visit you. Imagine now I'm there by prison and they're calling Musakawa. Musakawa, you have a visitor. Who's the visitor? It's Ntando. Musakawa is not going to come out of his cell, because it's going to be like, who is Ntando? So obviously his friends, and it's Musakawa was always saying, me and my friends, those friends are the ones that should go be visiting Musakawa. Whatever he needs, you should provide for him. Tina will be out here waiting for him to come out so that we can get Mkos. Thank you so much, you guys. We wish him health. Thank you so much. Please like the video before I'm gonna share it with your friends, with your family, and even with strangers in a tanda.